This is cerrar, to close, present sentences. Now be careful. Cerrar is tricky or irregular in the present tense. It's what we call a boot verb or a stem changing verb. This E is going to turn into IE in all forms except the we form. So it's cierro, cierra, cierra, cerramos, cierran. If you're confused by that, or if you need to review cerrar in the present, before you try these sentences, check out my clip, cerrar present forms. Again, cerrar present forms. All right, I'm going to say each of these four sentences in English, then Spanish, and then clap. And after I clap, I'd like you to repeat just the Spanish sentence with me. Number one, I close the door when it's windy. Yo cierro la puerta cuando hace viento. Yo cierro la puerta cuando hace viento. Number two, she closes the book. Ella cierra el libro. Ella cierra el libro. Number three, we close the window when it rains. Nosotros cerramos la ventana cuando llueve. Nosotros cerramos la ventana cuando llueve. And finally, number four, they close the books. Ellos cierran los libros. Ellos cierran los libros. And again, notice, cerrar is a boot verb, and this E turns into IE, IE, IE. The only form that doesn't change is the we form because we keep our letter. Now, door is puerta. Everybody say puerta. You kind of probably might have been able to figure this out. Everybody say Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico means rich port. Now think about it. A port is a way for boats or people to get into a country. So puerto with an O is port. Puerta with an A is door. Because think about it. A door is sort of like a port. It lets people into a room or lets people into a building. So if it ends in an O, it means port, puerto, like Puerto Rico. And if it ends in an A, it means door. Now, hace viento is it's windy, okay? How are we going to remember that viento is wind? Everybody say vent. Vent. If you want wind, you should open a vent, or if you want ventilation, you should open a window. All right, number two, she closes the book. Ella cierra el libro. Again, book is libro. Everybody say library. Library. If you want a book, if you want a libro, you might want to go to the library. So libros, book. Book is libro. Libros, book. Book is libro. Now, number three, we close the window when it rains. Now, Mr. Holt, you said llueve means it's raining. Llueve means it rains or it's raining. But Mr. Holt, it's windy has an ase, it's hot has an ase, it's cold has an ase. Why doesn't raining have an ase? Remember this? If it falls from a cloud, you don't need ase. If it falls from a cloud, you don't need ase. Rain falls out of a cloud, you don't need ase. It's just llueve. Snow falls from a cloud, so you don't need an ase. It's just nieva. Okay? Now, the last one. They close the books. Ellos cierran los libros. Pretty straightforward. All right. These weren't too tough. This has been cerrar, to close, present sentences.